Hey, Michael. The statistics don't show an awful lot of week-to-week improvement by the defense. Tell me from inside, from your point of view, are you seeing progress, and if so, in what ways, and how optimistic are you that you guys are eventually starting to figure this thing out?
Week to week, I think we're making small improvements, which is all that matters. But with every team, new problems arise as well. We've been playing great offenses back to back to back, so there's always going to be some type of issues. But as far as improvement, I think the improvement's been there. I think individually players have been getting better as well, not making the same mistakes. That's what Coach really emphasizes week to week. Don't make the same mistakes from the week before. Learn from your mistakes. So I think that's something that we've been doing very well.
In terms of, you kind of mentioned it, the teams you guys have been playing, the offenses you guys have been facing, has that been kind of tricky to keep focusing on improvement when you keep going up against another top offense every week?
Yeah, it's just a lot of different looks too. So, like I always say, we have new guys, really young guys playing, and we got to get them up to speed very quickly. I think that's probably one of the reasons why we've been struggling. But we've been playing great offenses too, and hats off to their coaching staff and how they've been playing. They've been playing well. But I think we've been improving as a defense, and I think that's the thing that I'm concerned about the most. And it's got to all come together very soon.
Last week, it seemed like the tight end type bodies, Farrell Brown and Dwayne Stanford, were giving you guys a lot of trouble creating matchup issues. Oregon State uses their tight ends quite a bit, I think nearly as much as you guys use your kind of inside guys, your tight end bodies. What can you learn from last week, especially as linebackers? What can you learn from last week that you can bring forward to facing the tight ends this week?
We had to be physical at the point of attack, especially the outside linebackers. We have to be able to handle those guys. That's going to be all on us, the Sams and the Wills. We have to be able to dominate those guys at the line of scrimmage, whether it's a run, and be able to cover those guys in the flat, whether it's a pass.
Okay, anything else for Michael? Jeff?
Michael, I know that players and coaches insist on taking these things one week at a time, but you've got 4 weeks left. You need to win 2 games to become bowl eligible. How much emphasis will be on this week? How big is this game? And you've got some tough games coming, and these guys are tough at home, especially. How do you view all that?
Oh yeah, this is it's going to be a very tough game. Oregon State, they're known to be very, very good at home, and they get better as the season goes on, especially towards the end of the year. So they're a veteran team too, but I think we can go up there, we can get this win. We just have to come and play our best game, and that's expectation every week. Play our best game, and if we do that this week, we'll come out with the win. I'm sure of it.
You just blanked on what I was going to ask. Let him ask first.
Having played on Friday, there's been a lot of talk during the week about all the number of plays you guys have faced. Was it good to get an extra day in there at all?
I think that extra day was much needed. A lot of guys were tired. I was tired. Just have that day to kind of relax and get our bodies back, refresh ourselves. I think we'll come with a new focus today at practice. We'll see a lot of guys, with some more energy at practice as well. It's been a long span of weeks, just nonstop, game after game after game. That Saturday kind of helped a lot, I think, for everybody, coaches, players.
What'd you guys do on Saturday, and what did it feel like on Sunday coming back after a breather?
Saturday, I just slept in and I hung out with some family. I think that's what a lot of guys did. We just kind of just took it easy, just got our minds off football for a little bit. That's what takes our mind up most of the time, school and football, and just kind of having that day off to just relax and spend time with those you love and with the teammates. I think that's the most important thing. And then when we came back Sunday, I think guys were just ready to get back to work, and that's just the mindset we've had all year. We've been working hard, and that's what we want to do when we get out here. We want to get our business done and do it well.
Michael, last year, Oregon State and Mannion threw the ball very effectively and a lot. I think he passed for 4,600 yards and 37 touchdowns. This year, not nearly so much. When you watch them on tape, what are the differences? Do you have any sense of why that's the case? Why they're so much different? I mean, they're throwing for a fraction of the yards they did a year ago.
I mean, I think they had one of the best receivers in the country last year. I think the best receiver in the country. That's going to hurt any program when they don't have one of their best players back. But what they like to do is they like to be physical at the beginning of the game. It looks like they like to run some power runs, try to get you physically, and then they want to open you up after that. Maybe you got more guys in the box, they want to throw the ball. But Mannion, I mean, he's a veteran guy. He's been there for 4 years, and he knows what he's doing with that rock. So it's going to be very important that we get to him early. We rattle him in the pocket, and we stop that run because they want to run the ball. They're a run-first team. They have a pro-style offense.